Open mic. They'd been playing together for years. Same 5 idiots. Same Friday routine. Marcus hosted everything because he didn't trust any of you degenerates with admin power. Jenna was the only one who actually planned ahead. Tyler treated every survival game like a speedrun. Ethan acted fearless because he hated being the quiet one in real life. And Caleb just liked being there. Listening more than talking, laughing at the chaos. They were 4 hours into a 7 days to die session when it happened. It had been a good night. Marcus and Jenna were arguing about base layout like an old married couple. You cannot put the forge next to the ammo chest. Watch me. Tyler kept sprinting into towns underleveled and screaming when dogs chased him. Ethan kept saying, "Relax, I got you," even when he absolutely did not. Caleb was half laughing, half crafting, listening to the comfortable overlap of voices that only happens when people know each other too well. At some point, Ethan muted himself. No one noticed. They were too busy roasting Tyler for almost dying again. Then Ethan's mic clicked back on, but he didn't say anything, just breathing, heavy, uneven. Caleb noticed first. Ethan? No answer. The breathing continued, not loud, just close, like his face was near the mic. Marcus laughed. "You fall asleep?" A dull thud echoed through Ethan's mic. Not from the game. Something hitting a wall. Hard. Jenna stopped moving in game. Wait. Another thud. Closer. Then a scraping sound. Like furniture being shoved violently across hard wood. Ethan sucked in a sharp breath. "Guys?" His voice cracked mid-word. A crash exploded through the headset. Glass shattering. Something heavy slamming down. The sound of a struggle filled the call instantly. Shoes slipping. Fabric tearing. Fists hitting something solid. Tyler went quiet. No jokes. Just breathing. "Ethan, what's happening?" Marcus demanded. There was a choking sound. Wet. Desperate. Ethan tried to speak again, but it came out gargled, like something was crushing his throat. The microphone picked up every detail, the shift of weight, the creak of floorboards, a body being forced down. Then, a sharp crack, clean, like snapping a broom handle. Ethan's voice stopped, immediately. The silence that followed was worse than the noise. Then came the dragging, slow, heavy, fabric sliding over carpet. Caleb could hear something wet moving against the mic, like hands pressing into something thick. Jenna whispered, "No, no, no." Then chewing, steady, measured, not frantic. Tyler covered his mouth. They could hear him trying not to throw up. Marcus was already calling Ethan's phone, straight to voicemail. But Ethan's Discord icon was still green, still speaking. The chewing stopped. Footsteps approached the mic. A light tap against it. Then Ethan's voice returned, calm. Too calm. "Sorry." Marcus snapped. "What the hell was that?" A small laugh came through, flat, unmoving. "I'm fine." They had known Ethan long enough to know how he breathed when he laughed. This wasn't it. Jenna started crying. "You're not funny." The voice continued smooth and steady. "I'm coming over." The call fell silent. Not disconnected, just no one speaking. Then Tyler's webcam flicked on. He hadn't turned it on. His room was dim except for the glow of his monitor. He was shaking. "Guys," he whispered. Behind him, in the darkness near his closet, something moved. Slowly, a shape separating itself from shadow. Too tall, its shoulders narrow, its head slightly tilted to one side like it was studying him. Tyler turned. The thing lunged. It moved faster than the frame rate could capture. A hand shot forward and clamped around Tyler's jaw. The camera caught his mouth being forced open far past what tendons allow. He screamed. There was a violent tearing sound as the corner of his jaw split, skin ripping, teeth snapping loose and spraying across his desk. Blood hit the wall in a heavy arc. The thing pulled. Hard. His lower jaw came free in its grip. Tyler's scream became a choking gargle. The creature forced its other hand into his mouth, pushing past teeth, past tongue, disappearing into his throat. His body convulsed as something inside him tore loose. When it pulled back, thick strands of tissue followed. Tyler collapsed. The webcam fell sideways, showing his body twitching in a spreading pool of dark red. His Discord status remained online. Marcus started sobbing. He kept saying Tyler's name like if he said it enough it would reverse. Then Marcus's mic exploded with noise. A door slamming open in his house, heavy footsteps, Marcus screaming for his dad, a crash, then the sound of something being repeatedly driven downward, a wet crunch, again, 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 not chaotic, rhythmic. Marcus's screaming dissolved into bubbling breaths, then nothing. Jenna was hyperventilating. "Please," she whispered, "please don't." Her bedroom door creaked open behind her. She saw it in the reflection of her monitor before she turned. The thing stepping into frame, up close now. Its face, it was Ethan's, stretched tight over something bigger. Skin pulling at the corners of the mouth like it might split. Eyes too wide, unblinking. It reached for her. She tried to run. It caught her by the hair, slammed her face first into the desk. The crack of her nose breaking was sharp and immediate. Blood poured over her keyboard. The creature wrapped both hands around her skull and twisted. There was a thick grinding sound as vertebrae separated. Her body dropped. Caleb couldn't move. He was alone in the call, except for Ethan. The voice came back one last time, soft, satisfied. "Caleb." His bedroom door handle twitched. Just once. Caleb didn't wait. He ran out of his house, down the street, barefoot and screaming. Police found 4 bodies that night. Ethan, neck snapped, chest cavity opened, organs removed with precise, deliberate force. Tyler, jaw placed carefully on his desk. Marcus, skull crushed inward. Jenna, spine twisted beyond repair. No signs of entry, no prints, no DNA that wasn't theirs. Caleb was the only survivor, the only one who ran before it reached him. The Discord recording captured everything. Every scream, every break, every wet, tearing sound. And at the very end, after Caleb had disconnected, after the call showed 0 participants, the audio continued for 37 seconds in that empty channel. Ethan's voice spoke clearly, calm, content. "We're closer now." Then the call ended. Caleb doesn't game anymore, doesn't use voice chat, doesn't wear headsets. He keeps his doors locked, all of them. And every Friday at exactly the time they used to log on, he turns off every device in his house, because sometimes, for just a moment, he swears he hears the Discord Connect sound, even when nothing is on. And he knows if he ever answers, it will finish what it started.